pleasantly surprised. Not much difficulty or contention in getting the kinds of things that we need to get started.
That is the director of the new Office of Accountability and Transparency sharing his experiences so far with the Phoenix Police Department.
The Department of Justice is investigating Phoenix police for use of force, and community leaders asked for more civilian oversight. Arizona's Family Investigates' Amy Cutler is here now with an update on that progress. So how's it going so far, Amy?
Well, Nicole, a year and 2 months into this position, and it is clear he is just getting settled in. This is a new agency, and he needs to determine exactly how it'll work and what information they'll be able to get from Phoenix police as they monitor these cases.
The Office of Accountability and Transparency was created by city leaders to investigate some of Phoenix Police Department's internal investigations. They include officer-involved shootings, deaths, and serious injuries in custody. Then the legislature intervened. The director, Roger Smith, and his office, better known as OAT, now tasked with monitoring those cases.
How are you hoping your monitoring reports will be used?
To inform the process, to identify things that make the process more reliable.
This is how the process will work. Smith says he has to notify the police chief and city manager that they'll be monitoring a case. Police will be expected to turn over information. OAT is focused on the administrative investigation. The county attorney's office handles the criminal side.
We're in the process now of creating a memorandum of understanding which will govern the information sharing between our agency and the department, and specifically what kind of information we'll get in the course of our monitoring.
Smith tells me he's close to reaching that agreement with police. He's also focused on hiring. Right now, the office has 6 employees. Smith, 2 community engagement officers, a researcher, executive assistant, and director of mediation. None of them are actual monitors. He plans to hire 7 more staffers by April.
What you've learned so far, seeing how Phoenix handles these cases, has it led you to have concerns?
Well, it's pretty early. The first cases that we began to monitor took place in September. DOJ is here. We are aware of that.
Has the DOJ reached out to you at all? Have you had?
Yes, I've had several conversations with DOJ.
Are they looking to you for information?
Well, they're basically looking to me in the way that they look to the Phoenix community in general. You know, they want to know things about my experience, what I'm seeing.
Now, I asked Smith why he hasn't been out in the community more. He says his focus is getting the right frameworks in place, developing protocols, and hiring the right experienced people for these positions. As part of the job, Smith will have to make an annual report on his work to City Council in March. We will be keeping a close eye on that. Nicole, Jared?
Amy